Hello and welcome back to the channel, guys. Another trailer reaction video. This time we are checking out The Devil in Me. Not literally in me, but this is the latest entry or upcoming latest entry in the Dark Pictures Anthology. These games have been put together by SuperMassive Games, the awesome developers that have brought you the likes of Until Dawn, Little Hope, Man of Medan, House of Ashes, and most recently The Quarry. So I've done most of those games and I love almost every single one of them. Man of Medan is my least favourite, but it's still a good experience, especially if you've got some friends to sort of do a couch co-op experience or even an online experience with. It's quite fun just to see what decisions you make and how the story plays out. But if you guys want to go and check out any of those playthroughs that I have done on the channel, I will leave a link to each of them in the description of this video. But going back to the task at hand, The Devil in Me. So this is the story trailer, so we're likely just going to see elements of what we're going to expect in the story. There's not going to be much gameplay, I would imagine, in this one. It's all going to be cutscenes and just give us a bit of a vibe of what we're in for. So I have read up quite a bit about this game, and it looks like and feels like there's going to be a lot of Saw-type elements. Apparently there's a group of people that go to a house or a building of some sort that is incredibly haunted and is based on actual real-life murders, and there's a real-life serial killer that is based on this building. So I'm sure the story trailer is going to show you guys more, but I already love it, and it's got a massive Saw-type feel to it. I think there's going to be different rooms where we're going to have to do things to escape. There's going to be a twisted serial killer that's going to be watching us and trying to get us to slip up, basically, and make decisions. And it's got that sort of Seven vibe to it as well, for those of you that have seen that movie. It's going to be based around sins. It's going to be based around people that have made bad choices, basically, in their lives based on what the serial killer believes. And he's putting them, or she is putting them in this room and in these buildings just to play with them, basically. And The Devil in Me suggests there's going to be a paranormal element to it. It could be someone that's possessed. But I personally feel it's going to be completely psychological and psychotic. The main serial killer is just going to be an absolute Fruit Loop, and he's just going to try his best to destroy your ass. But anyway, that's just my thoughts and feelings on it as I know it now. Let's have a little look at the story trailer and see what we think.
Lonnet Entertainment.
Charles Lonnet, please.
Speaking.
My name is Grantham Dumet. I'm in a privileged position.
What do we know about this guy? He's rich, he's a recluse, he's obsessed with H.H. Holmes. Totally sane, I'm sure.
Some of the rooms are full recreations from the murder castle.
There we go.
Is that you?
There's a ton of killer footage to be had here.
My time is at a premium. We need to do this today.
What the f is this?
Oh my god. Are you shooting any of this? No one is gonna believe it without proof. Wait, no! What the?
Someone, please!
What happened?
What the?
Go!
What is this?
It's a fucking booby trap.
Oh.
I've told you what I have. Please don't waste my time.
Oh, damn. So there we go, guys. It looks absolutely amazing. Bandai Namco, and they've teamed up with Bandai Namco on quite a few of their games, but SuperMassive really have mastered the graphical elements of games. I think the facial animations, the way the characters move is so realistic. It's almost sometimes hard to remember when you're playing these games, when you get the quick time events pop up, that you're actually playing a game. Sometimes I get so engrossed in watching it that I forget I'm playing a game. I miss the quick time prompt, and then my character dies or they lose an arm or something like that. So any of you that have played these games will completely relate to me, I'm sure. And I think it's easy to assume and say that the graphics in this one is going to be absolutely amazing. I'm really intrigued about the story. I still feel like it's going to be a Saw type game. And what I mean by that is it's going to be a serial killer that's going to place them in different rooms. He's going to have an agenda. He's going to know these people probably, or it's going to be like Saw. He's going to pick them off of the street because they're making a name for themselves in the wrong kind of way. So they're committing sins, they're being greedy, all that kind of stuff. And I think there's going to be a very, very hidden alter sort of agenda as well. But this looks really, really good. And as it suggested in the trailer, this is based on a real, true serial killer based on H.H. Holmes, and it's in the Murder Castle, which is a real place that you can actually visit in real life. So they're kind of linking into fiction and non-fiction with this one, and I think it's a really interesting concept. I'm really, really excited about this. This is going to come out fall 2022. From what I understand, this is going to be pretty much released around Halloween week or just before Halloween week. They normally do release these games around that time, only because it fits with the theme, it fits with the genre, and it makes sense. So I will 100% be playing this one on the channel, guys, live with you lovely people. So if you do want to come and check that one out, please feel free to let me know. There's a strong chance I'll be playing this one online with my good friend the V-Man, but if he's not able to get it, or he doesn't, you know, play it or anything like that, or if it comes out with a non-online mode, I'll still play through it anyway with you lovely people watching. So feel free to stay tuned on that one. But like I said, I've done quite a few of the other SuperMassive games as well that are based on the same type of genre in the Dark Pictures Anthology, and I will leave a link to those in the description of this video just to whet your appetite if you want to go and have a look at what I mean. But all in all, this looks set to be another cracker of a game. Started off incredibly strong with Until Dawn. That's separate to the Dark Pictures Anthology. That was the very first one. And then we sort of went into the Dark Pictures Anthology where we had the likes of Medan, which I didn't like, if I'm honest. It was good in some parts, but overall the story, the theme, the ending, it was the weakest out of all of them, if I'm honest. Then it moved into Little Hope. Little Hope was a massive, massive improvement of Medan. The story was fantastic. It was creepy. The voice acting was spot on. The atmosphere was unbelievably scary. And for me, it just fell short at the end. I didn't like the ending. And for those of you that played it will know exactly what I mean. It just felt a little cheap. It felt like a little bit of a cop-out. And it's something that we've seen before in lots of movies and lots of different types of media. So for me, it fell flat at the end, but the game as a whole was fantastic. Then we moved into House of Ashes. And House of Ashes is, to this day, my all-time favorite out of the Dark Pictures Anthology. I think my all-time favorite SuperMassive game is probably The Quarry, which is a very recent one that came out in the last few weeks. So if you guys haven't played that, it is fantastic. It's your typical Friday the 13th round the campfire type of slaughtering going on. I won't spoil it too much, obviously, if you're looking to play it, but a very strong supernatural element as well. And I have actually done that one on the channel as well, guys, so I will leave a link to that playthrough as well if you want to go and check that one out. But as I said, moving into House of Ashes, that was my all-time favorite one out of the Dark Pictures Anthology. Again, very supernatural. They started to bring in some really strong actors as well, so known names, household names from the horror franchise and movies that we've seen before. So I think that helped tighten the belt a little bit and made it a legitimate type of anthology series, in my opinion. I really, really enjoyed the characters. Some of them I hated, but that was the point. And I just like the dark, creepy, in a cave underground type of feel to it. Reminded me of films like The Descent, The Cave as well, and just all those type of creepy films where people just end up in the dark in a cave and you just don't know what the hell's chasing you. It's that type of game. So I really enjoyed that. And then The Quarry, which to this day is my all-time favorite SuperMassive game, which only came out a few weeks ago. So they just seem to be building on their budget, they're building on improving their graphics engine. They use Unreal Engine for these games, but still, graphically, it is fantastic. They've absolutely nailed it. It's picturesque, it feels like a movie, it plays like a movie, and I just love the aspects of the game where you can replay it. Certain characters can live or die depending on the choices you make, the dialogue choices that you perform. You can alter your relationships depending on what you choose as well, and again, can impact the way that the game both plays out and the way it ends. And I think that adds so much replay value and is a lot of fun if you've got people that are willing to play these games with you as well, either in a couch co-op type of scenario or online. But I'm super excited for this, guys. This is, again, going to be one I'm absolutely going to play day one release. It'll either be, like I said, an online co-op experience, which I will stream for you people, or I will play it solo and still stream it again like I did with The Quarry. So stay tuned on the channel, guys. If you did enjoy the video and you like the look of this, please do leave a thumbs up. Consider subscribing as well if you're brand new to the channel. And if you don't want to miss any future content, keep your beady little eyes on the community page and head over also to the channel homepage. Hit the bell icon and you'll be notified as and when any of the future live streams or content like this drops on the channel. Until next time, take care of yourselves. I'll see you again very soon. Peace.